Alright, jumping into the final round of the tournament for Remedy and Either, going against the Guado Glories. So we recently switched up some positioning on our team, which should help, give Gaz and Ronso a little bit more of an opportunity to get some experience, which is always good. Yeah. And then I did mention last video about, I don't know if this is messing with recording. Yeah, it should. Cool. Gaz and Ronso starts with the ball. Sweet. Just gonna pass it and get some experience. Yeah, I did talk about some of the prizes we can get. So it looks like, obviously, prizes are a lot of, I believe this list is complete, but it looks like it's a lot of techniques. Surprisingly, I think it was like top scorer prize for tournaments only has like 3, well, it's got more than that, but it looks like the only items you can get are either return sphere and rename card, according to this list. I am interested to check that out because that seems pretty low. But yeah, the big question I had with the top scorer and stuff, is if you can complete the sphere grid with just playing Blitzball early on. I don't think you can. I was taking a look at it. I think what you might be able to do if you really want to grind the experience and level up and stuff, is you should probably only do tournaments. And try to roll tournaments so that you get return sphere as your top scorer prize. And then try to use return spheres to level up. I don't know why you do this, but try to use return spheres to level up. Like basically you go forward on this sphere grid with a return sphere because you can. And then use play leads to get level 1 key spheres to break blocks. Honestly, the real key to it, I think, is you're going to have to use Kamari's pathway to go through each person's sphere grid. You're not going to get full life, Ultima, Nab, Gil, things like that, because those are locked behind level 4 keys. But you should be able to get some things that are pretty cool. I don't know, I think that'd be interesting to do, but I don't know. Honestly, it kind of feels not worth it. Like, because the stats are cool and all, but it really doesn't matter at a certain point. Like, you're already basically God. Like, you've got, like, compared to the fiends you're facing, like, you just demolish them in seconds. So is there really a point in doing anything else, you know? It's kind of like, not really. It's okay, but, like, not super. But yeah. I don't know, I thought that was a little bit of an interesting thing to check on. And I think for the real prizes you can get that are really good are like 3 stars and dark matter, things like that from leagues. The thing about leagues and why I'd suggest them for return spheres over, or why I'd suggest tournaments for return spheres over leagues is just due to the time frame. So not to get real stingy, but if you roll sorry, I should clarify. When I say roll, basically you open the Blitzball menu, check to see if a tournament's live, save, and then like do it over and over and over again until a tournament's live. And then if the tournament that's live doesn't have the prizes you want, you can reload your save, jump back into the menu to just before the tournament went live, and then you can get different prizes. So what you can do that is you can you can do that until you get the prizes you want. Then once you get the prizes you want, you can save again, and then you can jump into the tournament and see if you're seeded or not. You don't have to be seeded, but it's one less game. I don't know. It's honestly it's just a bunch of like reloading and stuff. It's not necessarily super exciting, but I've done it a bunch because I had to do it to I had to do it to get wait, no, I didn't have to do that. I had to like jump into games to get the Ronso Fangs and stuff. But yeah, I think I have done it occasionally. I think I have done it on this series. Well, not this one, but like the perfect Blitzball team journey. I did it on that series, but then eventually I just got tired of it. And then I just started with whatever I got. Like I wasn't interested in like getting specific prizes because I'd already gotten so much of everything. It didn't really matter. And that's kind of how it goes. Like once you get a bunch of like prizes, you're like, it's all the same. I mean, I could get return spheres if I really wanted them to level up Zamzi, or not Zamzi, to level up my like people like Kamari and stuff. It threw me off because Kamari's a Ronso. But yeah, I could do that to level him up, but there really isn't a point anymore, you know? Like, he's already, like, in... I think he's in Tidus's sphere grid right now, because he just finished Riku's. And he's, like, catching up to Tidus. It's weird. He's a monster, is what he is. But yeah. Yeah, it should be interesting to do the final breakdown, which is where I'll show you what everyone's level is, and then I'll have some fights, and, you know, we'll see how that goes. I might also record, like, the Belgamine fight. I think that's her name. And then also, like, just some random boss fights, just to show how overpowered I am, because it's a little bit ridiculous. It's a little bit much. Yeah, I went, like, broke trying to afford to seek Ronso. You know, my greatest fear, it's not my greatest fear, but, like, the thing that's going to be super difficult to do, and I don't even have to do it on this save, but is get all the Ronso Fangs on one-game contracts, and then release them all at the same time to record the lines that they give once you release them. It's kind of like a little bit of a tradition I have that I've been doing for a little bit with the journeys. I think I've actually only done it with the Luca Goers, but I want to do it with this team as well. The difficulty is I need to adjust how I sign up contracts. So what I did was I signed up a lot of my players for like 80 game contracts, like 80 games, because I knew I was going to be recording them a bunch, and they're all dwindling down, and most of the teams have about 30 games left, but the Ronso's at 6. So I think what I need to do is I need to start signing them all for like 10 game contracts, and then ideally get them all down to one contract. The thing about that is I'm going to have to basically play exhibition matches, lose them, and then, you know, re-sign the people who go off contract for one game every time until they're all on one game contracts. The reason that's a difficult thing is it's going to cost a bunch of gil, like a ridiculous amount of gil. It's going to be kind of crazy. So that's going to be that might be a challenge. Now, basically everything in the series that's been a challenge has just been the money. I probably should have just done this like not in the story mode, but I don't know. It's kind of two birds one stone thing. I really like the idea of doing it through the story mode because you can get much more powerful than you're supposed to be, and you know it's just it's fun. It gets there's no other situation where I'm gonna grind this much at me and High Road. That being said, I did do as a kid. I used to do this. I mean, obviously, I'm still a kid because I'm still doing it, but I used to, like, play the game up to me and High Road, and then just whenever I wanted to start a new game, because I had played the beginning of the game so much, I would just start at me and High Road, because I have all my characters and stuff like that, and so I just have, like, this default save at me and High Road, and then I would, like, just start from that. And that seems like, you know, like, whatever, everyone does that. But what I would do as well is I would grind experience for my team when I was bored. Like, if I wanted to, like, watch TV while grinding experience. So, like, I'd be doing that. And then, like, eventually it becomes like, hey, I want to start a new game. I guess I'll start from the me and High Road. But everyone's, like, insanely over-leveled. Maybe not insanely, but they're, like, they're just incredibly strong. So then the rest of the game's super easy. Which, I don't know, kind of takes away from it. You're kind of like, you know, everything's easy. Like, what are you doing? Like, you can clearly beat everything. Is there a point? I mean, really the point's the story, but, you know, it's kind of nice to have a balance of everything. Yeah, I might have, maybe I shouldn't have shot there, but I kind of just felt like it. I was like, you know what? We'll get 2 goals, ensure our top score and prize, and go from there. Yeah, only 14 seconds left. I'm pretty sure we won this game. Yeah, looking at these tournament prizes, though, and league prizes, a lot of them aren't worth it. I think the only ones worth it are 3 stars, Dark Matter, Return Sphere, and Level 1 Key Sphere. I don't know if there's anything else here that matters. Techniques don't really matter. Well, techniques matter, but you know what I mean. Yeah, more experience for Zamzy Ronso. He's really, like, widening the gap between him and Deceit. Yeah, I got more HP attack, all the good stuff. Looks like Bixen gone, and Biggs is now on the Albed Sykes for 10 games. Cool. Seems like a good time. Anyways, our guy Ronso, 7 golds, which means we're top scorer. We get Remedy in either, right? Cool. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And when you come back, we'll be playing more Blitzball. Till next time.